Are we truly more connected, or have we never been more alone? With every swipe, every like, every heart-shaped reaction, and short burst of digital validation, we're shaping a new language of love. Or maybe we're losing it. Today, we dive into the deep future of digital connection, where love might live in code, intimacy might be uploaded, and the heart might beat more for pixels than people. Welcome to a world beyond likes and shares. Picture this. You wake up, reach for your phone before you even stretch. Notifications, messages, hearts, comments. You don't say good morning to a person. You say it to a device. You scroll through smiling faces, perfect couples, people on dream vacations, friends laughing at brunch, and for a moment, you feel connected. Until suddenly, you don't. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. In a world where everyone is connected, loneliness has become a silent epidemic. And the more digital our world becomes, the more we mistake visibility for intimacy, exposure for closeness, and online presence for real presence. We now live in digital tribes, tight, filtered bubbles where everyone thinks like us, behaves like us, validates us. Once upon a time, community meant neighbors, co-workers, childhood friends, people different from us who taught us how to listen, understand, and coexist. Today, community can mean anonymous usernames who echo our thoughts, boost our opinions, and reinforce our worldview. It feels safe, it feels empowering, but it can also build walls so tall we forget how to look over them. And in this curated universe, we become actors in our own online theater. We build identities, we polish them, we protect them. Smiling photos hide sadness, perfect feeds hide panic, captions radiate confidence while hearts carry insecurity. The digital self becomes armor, shiny, smooth, untouchable. But the real self, sometimes it suffocates underneath. Look closely. Everyone seems social, but many feel unseen. Everyone seems connected, but too many feel alone. Now, fast forward to a typical day. Someone texts you instead of calling. Someone sends a voice note instead of meeting. A video call replaces a hug. You make eye contact with a camera instead of a person. Messages are carefully typed. Emotions are edited like photos, and conflicts are resolved or avoided through screens. Or how convenience has become king, but convenience has a cost. Our conversations become shorter. Our attention becomes fragile. Our patience becomes thin. Deep presence, the kind that requires pauses, silence, vulnerability, starts to feel uncomfortable. When someone talks too long, we feel restless. When a conversation gets emotional, we swipe out. When a moment gets real, our instinct is to check a screen instead of a soul, and digital fatigue is creeping in, that feeling of being constantly reachable but rarely truly reached, of juggling messages, notifications, updates, reminders, and never fully resting. The mind gets overstimulated, the heart gets undernourished, we lose spontaneity. When was the last time a friend just showed up? When did you last bump into someone and talk without scheduling it? Life used to be full of unplanned magic. Now everything needs an invite, a time slot, a link. But the future won't slow down. In fact, it's accelerating. The next era of connection is already emerging, not on screens, but inside them. Virtual reality is creating relationships beyond physical worlds. Augmented reality will soon blend our physical lives with digital overlays. People are already forming deep emotional bonds in VR worlds, attending virtual concerts together, going on digital dates, building memories in places that don't physically exist. Imagine falling in love with someone's avatar before ever touching their hand. Imagine a future where affection is felt through haptic suits, where emotions are shared through biometric signals, where you can hold someone who's thousands of miles away because technology simulates the warmth of a human touch. Science fiction, not anymore. We are stepping into a universe where intimacy may be engineered, where digital spaces offer not just entertainment, but companionship. And for many, especially those who struggle socially or physically, this could be liberating. Virtual worlds can build bridges. Digital intimacy can be meaningful. Human emotion does not vanish in virtual space. It adapts. But here lies the question we must face. If AI companions can comfort us, if virtual partners can fulfill us, if avatars can thrill us, will we still choose messy, complicated, unpredictable human relationships, ones that require effort, vulnerability, patience, forgiveness? Or will love become something customizable, optimized, controllable? What happens to heartbreak if you can just turn off the pain? What happens to longing if digital presence erases distance? What happens to loyalty when you have access to digital intimacy at any hour customized to your needs? We stand at a crossroads. One path leads deeper into digital love, efficient, personalized, engineered for emotional convenience. The other path brings us back to something ancient and raw, human connection in its imperfect, unpredictable, breathtaking form. And many people are beginning to sense the shift. Slowly, quietly, a movement is rising. Digital minimalism, tech boundaries, intentional connection. People are deleting social media for mental clarity. Couples are having tech-free dinners. Families are putting phones away for walks. Friends are choosing real conversations over filtered ones, not because technology is the enemy, but because the human heart needs what Wi-Fi can't deliver. Eye contact, touch, shared silence, spontaneous laughter, imperfect moments, the warmth of someone breathing near you, not through a speaker, the comfort of knowing someone sits beside you, not just behind a screen. To love deeply, we must be willing to be present, to be vulnerable, to listen without multitasking, to feel without filters, to show up without hiding behind curated pixels, to be human again. So here's the invitation, not to reject technology, but to master it, to let it amplify connection, not replace it, to use digital spaces to meet, discover, learn, but not to abandon the unpolished beauty of the physical world. Imagine a future where we choose balance, where technology helps us connect meaningfully, not distract endlessly, where VR expands empathy, not isolates souls, where digital love is a doorway, not a cage, where likes and shares don't define our worth and presence becomes our greatest gift. Maybe the future isn't either digital or human. Maybe it's both if we choose consciously. Before you put your phone down today, text someone to meet in real life. Call someone you miss. Hug someone you love. Look into someone's eyes. Ask a deep question. Let silence exist without checking your screen. Remind yourself that behind every profile, every avatar, every username, there's a heart wanting to be seen. And yours is one of them. Because beyond the likes, beyond the shares, beyond the algorithms and avatars, one truth remains timeless. The deepest technology we will ever experience is still the human heart. If this made you think, breathe, pause, or question the way we love today, share it. Not for the algorithm, but for someone who needs to remember what connection really feels like. And stay tuned, because the future of love is just beginning. And it's far bigger than screens.